Hello, my friends. Just make sure we go live. There you go. Ah, hello, hello. Oh yeah, I meant to do something different with my chat thing, but oh well, it's too late. Maybe next time. 'Cause last time it was hard for me to read the chat as it was popping up. I almost spilled my protein shake. Give people a few minutes. Give me a few minutes. Wait, first of all, start up the oven. 350. So I've been craving cookies and cream ice cream for a while, and I just haven't gotten around to getting any because the stuff you get at the store is less cookies and cream and more cream and cookies. And that's not what I want. So I decided instead to make Oreo cake. Usually I kind of, well, I guess not really. I was gonna say usually I kind of let my recipe or link my recipe, but since this is the recipe I use from a business, I'm not gonna put out the deets. The deets. Apparently, my table, my counter is not clean. I swear I cleaned this kitchen before I started. Okay, I'm not tall enough to hit that with my head. Good. Okie dokie, let's see. Should probably. Got to put my stuff away. Eek. Sorry, I'm starting out this stream real noisy like. Oh, goodness. So I was away from the gym for about a week, and then I set a goal for myself, and I've been hitting the gym pretty hard the last couple days, and now I'm sore. So every time I have to squat down, a bunch of noises come out. Yeah, I'll just use my old reliable. So, I always sift this together, so I just put this my sifter thing, sieve, whatever it's called. I learned to do the flour first because if you do sugar first, it'll just flow right through. Excuse me. Cocoa powder. Guess I could have left this on. Nope, not baking powder. I hope the music is loud enough. It is for me. Okay. So, did it finally go through, stupid thing? Yay! Here, I gotta be right back real quick. Just super quick. Okay, sorry about that, Bronze. Oops, I don't want to put that there because that's probably... always gets kinda... So usually when you sift stuff, a bunch of crap gets left there, so you can just use a spoon or whatever to just push it through. And get the dry ingredients there. You can also, if you don't have a sifter... Do I need this? I do need this. Wait, I don't need this, I mean. Well, I'll need it in a minute. If you don't have a sifter, you can always just... like whisk it together, or if you've got a mixer, you can just mix it on low for a little while. All you're doing basically is just getting rid of the big chunks, and you're just aerating everything. Okay. Whoops. Don't do what I did. Make sure you lift up the bowl. Alright, so... It's not gonna be big enough. Grab a spatula. Spoon rest thingy. That crap over there. I've already left my ingredients on the counter for a little while. Wouldn't necessarily say they're room temperature, but they're close. Okay, so because I don't need that noise, I'm gonna turn that off. The sour cream a bit, get the moisture back in there. There. It's very orange, everything I'm holding right now, plus my... whatchamacallit. My spoon rest. Okay, and then we can use just the same measuring cup, since all I gotta do is pour it. I'm stupid excited for this cake. Stupid, I say. Oil, vanilla. Just reusing the other cup I used, or measuring cup I used earlier, because pretty much done with it anyway. I should have put in the title that this was kind of a random stream. Oh wells. Vanilla. And these. This way that I put this particular cake together, I'm following a recipe, but I love it because it's lazy. I just put all the stuff together, put all the other stuff together, and then put both of those things together, and then out comes the cakes. Okay, I better prepare my pans first. Oh goodness. My paper. Ouch. So what I'll be doing is chocolate cake for the base. I'm not gonna add any Oreos until I make the frosting. Now, if you like to use like the spray stuff, non-stick spray, crumb, and it gets kind of gunky like that, you can just run it under not cold water, hot water. Doesn't take very long, just a nozzle. Now it's clean. It's especially important if you've got like cupcakes to make or something. So that actually spray where you want it to spray. Okay. Oh, I guess whatever. So I just sprayed the bottom of the pans, put a little bit of parchment paper on the bottom, and I'm gonna spray some more. Make sure I get the edges. But I mean, these pans are actually really good, and I love this chocolate cake recipe because they just kind of pop out. My vanilla ones are not so easy. Better move my mouse over here. Okay, so we got our dry ingredients, our wet ingredients, and I always add, it asks for water, and I always add hot water. Just right at the end, before I get everything together. There's a lot of recipes that say to use like coffee, and you can. It'll kind of give it more of like a more depth of flavor, but I don't want to make a quarter cup of coffee just for the cake personally, and yeah, my laziness wins most of the time. All right, so again, this is a super easy recipe. So we've got our dry, we've got our wet. Toss the wet in there. Not sure if the angle's quite right to see, yeah. So at this point, it's still gonna be a bit dry, just because, like I said, we've still got the water to add. Just dump that in. Slowly comes together. Oh no, I need my... Okay, good, it's still in the bowl. So I don't know if you can really tell in the camera, but wait, what am I trying to say? Just scrape it down. There's really no harm in scraping down your bowl. There is a harm in not scraping down your bowl. So just scrape it. I know there's a bit of sour cream still left on the spatula, but that's okay. It's gonna get mixed in while we mix. Mix. Now this was a habit I had to stop too, but just because the cake batter doesn't look smooth and silky doesn't mean it's not ready. So you just want to mix it just enough. You don't want to overmix it. And if you're worried about ingredients not being worked in all the way, you can always take it out of the mixer and kind of fold it if you need to, but I'm not going to. Okay, let's push this thing out of the way. Gonna send me a slice, right? I would! I'd be down! Hi, Sir Daku, hello! Nice to see you again. What am I trying to say here? Close to... Oh god, it's already Christmas next month. So for Christmas, I'm planning on sending out, some gift boxes to my subscribers. I'll be doing a draw for anybody who's interested in entering the draw. And the draw is because, well, number one, you guys would have to be comfortable with me having your address for me to send it to you. So that's one thing. And number two, I don't know. I think it would just be fun, but I would like to send out like, whatchamacallit? Cake pops, maybe some cookies. Hopefully they'll survive on the trip. Ah, there's a little thingy in it. Hopefully they'll survive the trip. But definitely the cake pops will. Not 100% sure about cookies depending on where they're going. But, hi username! Thank you for joining, as always. I'm trying to say. Cake pops, yeah. So if you're interested in cake pops made by me, decorated by me, sent out by me, just stay tuned. I'll use something else. And the details will come out when I have details. I have yet to be able to go to the post office to figure out all the shipping and stuff. But I'd really like to do something for you guys for all your support and all that. You know, you really don't have to be spending your time with me, your energy with me, your money on me, but because you do, I want to give back. And also, just a big shout out to my husband for gifting a fuckload of subs to this channel. I now have 5 emote slots for any of my subscribers. I can't talk. So if you're a subscriber, make use of those emotes. I'm actually really excited to send out those boxes, so I hope that at least a few people are interested in getting something. I love making cake pops. They're kind of time consuming, and a little bit tedious, but honestly, they're so worth it. They're so freaking good. I'm also very biased. Oh my goodness. My recipe's not doing as many as it should. I think I didn't do the usual. Let's see. Wonder what happened here. I wonder what happened. So at least I think we can do about you'll see. 39. Oh. Now this one has more than the others. 39, 15, so fit to 15. Should be about even now. You know, there are some recipes where they would say, oh, you know, depending on your elevation, you might have to change these numbers and stuff. And I'm like, prior to living here where I live now, I lived on sea level, basically. So I was like, whatever. They don't know what they're talking about. Little did I know. They weren't lying. Okay. Cake's in the oven. Ouch. Oh, gosh, I'm sore. 15 to 20 minutes. Let's start with 15 minutes. Then I almost put my scale in the sink. Crap. Good thing I didn't. Just wash my bowl real quick. I know I've got that big fancy red mixer, but honestly, I love this one. My old reliable mixer. Okay, so we're just gonna wash this real quick because we're gonna make the frosting right away. Now, the frosting is where the magic will happen. Yummy. That's where the Oreos are gonna come in. Ha ha ha. And then anyone who's listening, how's the music balance? I haven't changed any settings, but for some reason I feel like it should be higher, but I don't know. What the heck do I know? So before we start the frosting, we gotta get our Oreos ready. So let's throw this over here. there. So, just unplug these guys. Cheesy! What making? Why don't you read the title, friend? No, I'm just joking. I'm making Oreo cake. Are you jelly? I'm sure you're jelly. Oh, I'm done, lol. Oreo cake. That's okay. I probably would do that too. I hear no music. No music. Maybe it's just a little low. 25. Okay, I'm gonna turn it up. Please let me know if it gets too loud. 21.4. 2 mixers, huh? You must be a professional. I wish. The only reason I have 2 mixers is because I got, also, hello, Whitworth Radio. I got this black one about 10 years ago. My ex bought it at the time. And this red one, my husband bought it for, was it Christmas? Anyway, it was on sale. It was like 150 bucks off or something like that, so yeah. Cookies and cream is my favorite ice cream, so I'm the embodiment of jelly right now. Jealousy right now. Good, good. Honestly, the reason I'm making this cake is because I've been craving cookies and cream for so long. Oh wow, yeah. Oh goodness. I've been very fortunate in my life. Oh wait, it was the black one that I got for Christmas from my ex. Well, he was my boyfriend at the time, but oh goodness. What did he get from me, you ask? Probably PTSD. Ha 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 ha. Wish I were joking. Okay. And ooh, so if anyone's looking for a blender and or a food processor, I would totally recommend this Ninja thing. It's got the food processor attachment, as well as like the smoothie cup attachment, as well as a blender attachment. And it's like, I think this was also something we got on sale from Costco. I can't remember how much, although I believe it is on Amazon. Oops, I better put this away. Just over time, just collecting things. Oh wow, yeah. I can't remember if I read that out already. Okay. You know, it's so funny. I had an order for Oreo cakes a while back, and I bought a pack of Oreos, and I told my husband, "Don't touch it, don't eat it." And he listened, but I can't remember what happened with it. I think the little bit of Oreos I had in the last pack I had ended up being enough. And I bought another pack of Oreos, thinking these ones were gone, but now I've got 2 whole packs of Oreos. Oh yeah. Careful of this, it's super sharp. Ooh, also this is gonna be pretty loud, so I may mute my mic real quick while this is going. But all we're gonna do, open up the pack Oreos. Cookies and cream is definitely turning out to be my favorite ice cream. I used to only like vanilla pretty much. Sometimes I would get like coffee. Very, very, very rarely I would get coffee. If I went to a like gelato place that had tiramisu, I'd get that. But generally it was just like, what's the word? Vanilla. I'm boring. The older I get, the less boring I get. This is super loud, so I'm just gonna go ahead and mute it. Hello, it me, Martha, the Ripped Baker. Are you as ripped as me, Ripped Baker? I'll go in the blender with the cookies. Just end me with the cookies. I feel it. I feel it. I'm being trolled by Ripped Baker. I feel like I could possibly guess who that is, but I'm not going to make any assumptions. So we need about a cup of Oreo pieces. I think that's about a cup. Or more. 2 cups, maybe. I'm gonna add a few and then pulse it just a little bit so there's kind of like bigger chunks. Ooh, yes, big chunks. And anyway, I can use whatever is left over for, maybe I'll make some cookies and cream ice cream. Oh, Cheesy's gonna hate me by the end of this. Better be safe and go for 3. 3 what? 3 cookies? Oh, 3 cups. I see what you're saying. How about I eat the last cup just as Oreos? Okay. We'll put this aside. This back. Alrighty. So, pretty much for all my cakes, cupcakes, all that stuff, I use American buttercream because I'm lazy. There's so many different types of buttercream. There's Italian, Italian. Swiss meringue buttercream. There's apparently a Korean buttercream, a German buttercream. There's all kinds of buttercream. I don't know off the top of my head what the difference between all of them are. I know that Swiss meringue is basically cooked on the stove. There's ermine buttercream, which is made with flour and granulated sugar. But I like American buttercream. Start with soft butter. It needs to be soft, like melt in your hand soft. And no, it's not getting squished because I'm ripped. Ha 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 ha. Oh, there is context to that Ripped Baker thing. Shout out to my husband and my friends, Kelly and Jeremiah. Kelly messaged me one day saying that they were talking about my husband and mentioned that he was married to me and her son 10 years old, so you know, it's an honest statement. He goes, that Ripped Baker? Yes! And yes, I am gonna gloat about it because it made me feel good. I work hard at the gym, kinda. I, at the very least, go to the gym consistently. And work hard in that regard. It reminds me of those dirt desserts that came out at diner places. The ones that were like Oreo, crumbs, chocolate pudding, and gummy worms. This obviously looks better, but I'm getting those vibes. I could, well, I don't have any gummy worms on me, but I could totally make some. I know exactly what you're talking about, though. They're so cute. I missed a lot of opportunities for really cute, like, cupcakes and stuff. Halloween cupcakes, I mean. Shout out to Artie and Dee Dee. Okay, so I started with 1.5 cups of butter and an eyeball amount of vanilla. And we're just gonna mix it. Vanilla makes it kind of hard to... Maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, it'll be okay. Stop sliding around, damn it. It'll get there. Oh, and then because I use unsalted butter, I add salt to my buttercream. And I add it at this stage so it has time to... So it has time to dissolve and stuff. So usually when I'm making vanilla buttercream, I want to make it white, but because it's gonna be mixed with Oreos anyway, I'm not gonna mix it for as long. Usually I mix the butter just by itself with the vanilla. I don't know, 15-20 minutes. And once the butter itself is white, then once you add the powdered sugar, then it stays white rather than, you know, you can kind of see the color now on this camera here. It's still like really yellow. If you were to start adding powdered sugar, it would just stay yellow. You can really tell the difference. So, let's let that mix for a little while. Let's see, so... Ooh. 24 seconds until it goes. And they're not ready anyway, so we're just gonna do 5 more minutes. Crap, I ate an Oreo and now I just want to eat more. Oreos, ha ha. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But I will eat more Oreos. Hopefully the mixer itself isn't too terribly loud. Oreos are so good. I don't know why I didn't like them when I was a kid. So, got my big bin of powdered sugar. Check my phone cause I can. I hope that you guys have been having a good week so far. Yeah, I've learned that eating the frosting off them first is for heathens. I don't know why I ever liked that. Oh, like when you... I'll have to show an example. Like when you go like that and then eat the... I don't even want to do it. I don't know why I ever liked that. I think it's because that's how they marketed it on TV. Like they always say, oh, you twist and then you dip. No, you have to eat it together. It must be together. Please, God, think of the kids. Hey, you did it first. I blame you, Cheesy. Okay. So, again, it never ever ever hurts to scrape down the sides, scrape the bottom out. Especially when you're trying to get a little bit of a lighter buttercream. Again, I'm not going to try to get it too light, but you can well, I don't know if it'll show up on the camera. Eating the whole thing is so much better. That's so true. But see, I'm that kind of person. For example, my sister-in-law likes to eat, like, let's say there's a plate of steak, mashed potatoes, and peas. My sister-in-law will eat all the steak, all the mashed potatoes, and then all the peas, or something like that. I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Me, each bite has to be a balance of each thing. A little bit of steak, a little bit of mashed potatoes, a little bit of peas, you know, gravy if I've got some. I've never been the type to, like, eat all of one thing first. I need a balance. And then there's some people who, you know, they'll mix their mashed potatoes and their peas together with the gravy or whatever. Ugh. I hate mixing my mashed potatoes. I don't know. I'm a weirdo. Can you guys hear the music this time? And, like, all the balance is okay? Not gonna be able to drink my protein shake if I keep eating these. I'm a person who has to eat the sides first. Yes, this is so hard to read from there. I'm a person who has to eat the sides first, which is why I've stopped getting sides. Because I eat them first and then I don't want the steak at the end. See, I thought you meant sides as in size of the plate. So you have to eat like the outer edges first and then you can work your way in. But I see what you mean now. Like a side salad, side of fries, that kind of thing. The timing on that. Okay, not quite ready yet. 5 minutes is too long. See, 2 more minutes? No, it's too short. 3 more minutes. Start the timer. There we go. And that's exactly why I need to eat a little bit of everything at a time. Well, not exactly why. Partially why. So, probably a little bit hard to tell, but at this point, the butter's pretty white. Again, so all we have in here is butter, some vanilla, and I just happen to have butter out here right now. So look at the difference in color. I can't. There we go. Yellow, nice paler yellow. Still yellow, but a lot more pale than before. Scrape down again if you want to. Ouch! It's also good to like scrape the actual beater attachment, because sometimes stuff gets stuck in like the little corners and all that stuff. I'm hungry. I'm always hungry now. I've gone from having no appetite to I want to eat all the time again. Gosh darn it. You really want what you can't have, because this whole time without an appetite I'm like, I want to eat! I miss eating! And now that I can eat and now that I have an appetite all the time, it's like I don't want to eat anymore. But I do anyway. So, again, if I were gonna try to make like a super white frosting or buttercream, whatever you want to call it, I would mix it for a lot longer. But since we're gonna be adding Oreos anyway, which will not discolor, that sounds like a bad thing. It'll add some color to it, just by virtue of being, you know, Oreos. Just gonna go ahead and add some of the powdered sugar. So I just added a cup. Just start it slow. Low and slow. Slow and low. Once it's mostly together, just kind of speed it up a bit. If you throw in a bunch of powdered sugar like that and you go straight to the speed we were at before, you're gonna have powdered sugar everywhere. Wait. Guess I should have just done the 5 minutes. When it's mostly mixed, I just kind of turn it up. When you go at a fast speed like that, it kind of throws some of the stuff that's stuck on the beater off. Not all of it, which is why you still gotta scrape it down, but it throws off some of it. So we did 1 cup, do another cup. You can also do it like this, like you have it going on low and just add it slowly at a time. Actually, you should probably do it that way. Don't just dump it like me, cause I'm a dummy. Don't be a dummy. Okay, and once that's mixed, just rinse and repeat till you got the consistency that you need. The first few cups, you don't need to taste it because it's still gonna be too buttery. But depending on how sweet you want your buttercream to be, or if you're making buttercream to make like flowers, for example, you want it to be quite thick in terms of the icing sugar, powdered sugar. So keep that in mind. My grandmother used to make pound cake from scratch, and I was always floored by how much sugar is actually in some of this stuff. Wow, I can't read. Yeah, it's kind of insane. Or like you think about, like let's say a bottle of Sprite, you know, like a 250 milliliters thing or something like that. Sometimes they like to trick you. It's like, oh, this bottle has 2 servings. Each serving has 25 grams of sugar. Okay, so if there's 2 servings, in each bottle is 50 grams of sugar. That's a lot of sugar. And like, you're just drinking it, basically straight, right? It's kind of insane. And sugar is so... It's kind of crazy how bad sugar is for you, and yet people just kind of, you know, drink it. I mean, no judgment, because I drink a lot of Sprite too. But, yeah. Yo, she used to put a can of 7-Up in the cake too. That's funny. Just to kind of help it, rise maybe? Oh, Jesus. So she put all the sugar that she needed, plus a can of 7-Up. Yeah, that's crazy. That's probably a buttload of sugar. I think a can only has about 20 grams of sugar, so that's not bad, I guess. Not as bad. So... better take the... Okay. Check with a toothpick. Make sure when you open your oven, stand back for a second first. Let the brunt of the hot air go out. There you go. Oh. Yay. Okay. Look at this. Man, sugar is so delicious. It's so bad for you, but it's so delicious. To show you my beautiful little cakeys. Beautiful cakes. That's crazy. It is crazy, Ripped Baker. Okay. So I'm gonna time this. Do like 7 minutes. 10 minutes. So in 10 minutes, what I'm gonna do is take the cake out of there, and maybe I'll throw it in the freezer so we can get to icing it pretty quick. But in the meantime, I wanted to show you if I can. Nah, it's not happening. Never mind, scratch that. Oh, that's so good. It's so buttery still. I'd almost leave it there, but I think I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Oh, but it's so good. So probably about half-ish. Half-ish or more cup. I don't like frosting too sweet, which is why I kind of keep it more on the buttery side. And when it's buttery, it's more rich too. Yum. I lied. I'm just gonna do a full cup. Slowly, slowly. Oh, dang it, I always forget. The secret to buttercream is whipped cream. But I always forget to leave it out with the other ingredients. I can't make frosting from scratch, it would never make it on the cake. I believe in you, Cheesy. Just pretend it's an Oreo and you're not supposed to eat it first. Yeah, heathen. Okay, see, like... Right now it's super thick. It's like a Dairy Queen Blizzard. Super, super thick. This would probably be a good consistency for making like flowers and stuff. But we're just gonna scrape the sides. Scrape the bottom. That way there's no like chunks of just straight butter anywhere. As delicious as that would be. I think I'm gonna make some dinner. Salmon. Hey, how are you? How are you, user? I'm good. I'm having fun. So we're gonna take the super thick buttercream, and we're just going to, a tablespoon at a time, add some whipping cream. Make sure it's good. Now, I already kind of know, but I need at least like 3 tablespoons of whipping cream. And you kind of get used to the consistency that you need. But, you know, if you're not sure, you can always just follow a recipe. Nice. Do you like cookies and cream, user? Or Oreos. I know they're about the same, but kind of the same. Mostly the same. Still pretty thick. It's good though. I love you too. Where you going? Oh. Oh yeah, Thursday. Yeah. I know, but you were saying. Have fun. Be safe. I love you too. I will. What? I didn't hear the last bit he said. Oh well. You know, that's actually still quite buttery. Which I don't mind, but I think I want to make it a little bit more. Say yes. Yeah, I love them. It's the only answer. Yum. You cool. Yeah, you're awesome. Loving the vibe, you guys. Oreos bring families? Friends together. You're the only Twitch streamer I watch. How come? There's got to be more interesting streamers, but I appreciate that so much. Thank you. I hope that I'm at least somewhat entertaining, and that's the reason you watch me. Look at it. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but it's like fluffing up. Fluffing up. Yeah. I think I'll add more sugar. Yummy, 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 yummy. This is gonna get some sweetness from the thingy anyway. But since we added more powdered sugar, we're gonna be adding more whipping cream. Okay, yeah, that looks good. It's still gonna be quite thick. Hopefully it doesn't fall into my hand. Yeah, it's nice and thick still. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Okay. About a minute. I can probably get these out actually. So, before I add the Oreo crumbs to the frosting, I'll show you guys getting the cakes out of the things. Again, these pans are really good, so it doesn't take too much effort, but I still want to show you guys. Let's bring this guy over. Just get a knife, or you can use a spatula as well. Since these are still hot, make sure you use gloves or use a rag if you. Actually, a rag's probably easier. So we're just going to. No. Scrape the sides and kind of release it from the pan. Just go all the way around. Try not to cut into the cake if you can. I guess just still need gloves anyways. And then from here, all we're gonna do is boop, Oh, see, it already popped out. You can't even... Actually, you can kind of see it on that side. It just pops out, and it just comes out. Perfect! Dun, 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 dun. I usually trim the tops off, but, or, so I keep the top down so I can just trim it off, but it doesn't really matter. That looks like a cupcake. I don't know what kind of cupcakes you have in your life there, Sir Daku, but I like it. If your cupcakes look like this, I like it. Okay, so the other ones, just run your knife along the edge, release the cake from the pan. You can do it a couple times for good measure. You can kind of feel it too. That's one serving from me. Da, da, da. That's kind of stupid. Wait, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna throw them in the freezer. Yeah, so I want to put them all on one. Now, when cakes are hot, they will tend to tear if you're too rough with them. So be gentle. Last little guy. More gentle than me, of course. There you go. So I'll just go ahead and peel these off. You know, I have like waking nightmares of forgetting to take these off before serving. Serving them to a customer. Nightmares. Freaking nightmares. There was one time I made a cake for an order, and I had a few rounds left, so I made my husband and I a cake. And the cake that I cut into had one of those, but thank God it was the very bottom layer. Excuse me, so I think that's where that started. Oh God, that's terrifying. Okay, I'm just gonna go get a pan from my thing. Okay. So... So I'm just gonna throw this in my freezer to get it cooled down quickly, and that way I can decorate it on stream and not make you guys wait 10 hours. Not 10, but yeah, no. I wonder if I should have trimmed them first. So I'm gonna time it that way I don't forget. 10 minutes. Okay. That's when you say April Fool's, sucker. Oh my gosh, I almost slipped. Also, these cooling racks are the best because they have little legs like that, and that other one's in the freezer, but the legs stack on each other. Space saving! I love kitchen stuff. I freaking love kitchen stuff, you guys. Leave that over there. Okay. April Fool's, suckers. Okay. Coutre? Okay, cute. That's what I figured. They are really cute. I love them so much. It's like $12 off Amazon for like it's a pack of 3. Okay, so back to the buttercream. Now, I'm kind of wondering about the butter. Well, I guess it doesn't matter that much. So once I add the Oreos, if I add them at this point and just mix it in a little bit, they'll be good. But if I add them at this point, mix them in, and then, you know, kind of let them sit for a little while, I'll need to mix the frosting again. But then when I mix it, it crushes the cookies further, and then it kind of discolors the frosting. So I'm not sure if I want to wait a bit. Oh, but I kind of want to eat it. I don't want. Wait, if I add Oreos to it, I'll eat it. So let's not do that. Oh, shush, puppy. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. You scary puppy. Come here. Come here. Sit. You dummy. Thanks, bud. You scary puppy. You scaring away the nothings. Yeah. Half and half? Oh, half and half. That's smart. No, but I'll eat the half. Crush those cookies, yeah. With my noodly arms. Erg, erg. Let's see. I'm gonna make my dinner, you guys. So, oh, goodness. I'll be making salmon and rice. Salmon for my guns. I should become an Amazon affiliate because I have so many things that I just want to be like, oh my god, you guys, get this, get this. Because, like, if that's Doc impersonating me, Doc will know how much I fawned over the Dash products and stuff. Very, very, very good company for food appliances. Small food appliances. I have their little 2-cup rice cooker, which is perfect for me and my husband. Okay. It's okay to eat dessert before dinner. I like your style, Sir Daku. I like your style. Hopefully the cakes won't take too long to cool down in the freezer. Because even if they're even a little bit warm, when I put the frosting on them, the frosting will melt. And that won't be good. So friends, anybody who's ever made rice, any Asian who's ever made rice will know this trick. But the good way to tell how much water you need for rice, I've tried doing the 1-to-1 ratio and it's just not quite right. Basically, you know, you rinse your rice or don't rinse your rice. Apparently there's people who don't like to rinse their rice, to each their own. So, you know, get your rice ready and put enough water to, pardon me, to get to your first knuckle, or first, what is that? Wrinkle? The first knuckle thingy. This thing. The first line of your finger. So if you put it in the water so that the tip of your finger is touching the rice, like, just joint. Thank you, Wentworth. The first joint of your finger. Right here. So just touch the tip of the rice, or the top of the rice, just very, 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 lightly. Don't, like, you know, put your finger all the way through, like, oh, I have too much water. No, you just really want to, like, just barely touch the rice. And if the water is up to that first joint, you have enough water. If you like your rice a little bit wetter or a little drier, you can always adjust from there, but that is the #1 golden rule for making rice. Okay, so it'll be 20 minutes for that. Throw this over here. So for my salmon, which is what I'm making for dinner, you guys are gonna have to deal with this since I'm waiting another 3 minutes for those cakes at least. I have these frozen fillets of salmon, and they're so handy. Handy dandy. And they're only 90 calories. I looked back on the stream and I saw Joint and I saw you flipping the camera and I was like, what the fuck did I miss? Just wanted to flip us off, didn't ya? Well, see, that's why I was going like this, guys. This isn't flipping off, right? Because you'd have to, like, fold in all your fingies. Like this! I would never. I'll swear at you guys all day, every day, but I will not flip you off. That's the line. So something that I like to do, just because I make my salmon kind of funny, is I'll grab another piece of the foil, and I'll kind of fold in like the edges and make a little plate, bowl thing. Just really rough. It doesn't have to be anything fancy or crazy, but it'll keep all the deliciousness in. Deliciousness. Grab some salmon. I believe it. Good. Sorry I disconnected. Do you rinse rice or no? I personally do every single time. Also, Doc, you outed yourself, my friend, I think. Because I think you also agreed with me to wash off. Wait, no, that was chicken. It was chicken. Anyway, I still think it's Doc. But yeah, I also always rinse my rice. I saw that the water was cloudy, so I didn't see if she rinsed or not. Damn, Wentworth keeping me on my toesies. Okay, so I learned in school not to... in school or my mom? I learned somewhere from someone not to make the rice completely clear. I think that's for sushi rice, but I apply it to normal rice too. But, I don't rinse it to oblivion. I just get like the big majority of the starch off. And then if you decide not to do that, you get like the super sticky rice, so it'll be hard to tell like the granules from each other. So these are like the salmon portions that I get just from the store, and they're perfect little portions. Boop. And I smartened up one day and decided to make my garlic butter ahead of time. Oh, see, okay, that was on stream. I set the timer so that I wouldn't forget about the cakes, and the timer went off, and I was about to go straight into the oven. Gosh darn it. Okay, check out these cakeys. Ooh, not bad. Okay. So they're actually pretty cool, but I can still feel warmth. So let's do another 5 minutes, 7 minutes. Sushi! Yes, I love it. Oh yeah, I've been wanting to make sushi. I love rice personally, so I bought some strainers specifically for rinsing. Ooh, my mom has it! Is it like those special... Wait. I don't have one, but I've got something similar-ish. So it's like this, kinda, but the things are smaller, and then there's no holes on the side. I'm out of breath. But there's like a part like on the side that has like the slits like this, and then you can pour it out like that, but like the water comes out the bottom like that. Is that what you talking? My mom's got something like that, and I kind of miss having it, but I don't eat rice often enough. Correction, I did not eat rice often enough to warrant it, but it might now. So, sort of, it's a metal mesh strainer with a handle. Oh, kind of like what I used. Well, these are plastic. I do have metal ones, but that's cool. So, I was like, did my music stop? So, I can't tell if that's part of the song or not. Like that. Oh, okay. Sweet. Okay. There's no way that's part of the song. So my internet's dying. I think it is dying. Okay, wait, let's see. Hopefully stream isn't lagging. Maybe we'll just skip this song. No. Yeah, but yeah, having a strainer definitely helps with the rice. Okay, so I usually just do butter and garlic, which is what's in here. What would you guys recommend for salmon? What would you eat with salmon? I also put lemon. That's already a given. So, basically all I did was get a little bit of, oh gosh, the garlic butter, and I just put it on top. Why is it being like this? Gosh darn it. Okay, wait. Boop. Please don't be like this. I'll refresh that. Sorry about the music, my friends. I don't eat fish. I wouldn't be much help. Oh, that's okay. Is there... You don't have to answer, but is there a reason you don't eat fish? Oh my gosh! Please don't do this to me. Or maybe I can listen to it on Spotify. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, you guys. Salmon is bae. It is bae. It's like low calorie, high protein. Oh yeah. It's good stuff. Oh my gosh, this music. Never liked it or the smell. Oh, that's too bad. It's alright. I guess you shall be forgiven. Chill. I hope chill up radio. Okay, wait, I hope this isn't crazy loud. Okay, well, you guys let me know if the audio is too loud or anything like that. I'm gonna lose my shit on this thing pretty soon here. Okay. So yeah, I usually do lemon, butter, garlic. You know, salt and pepper, that kind of junk. But I did it accidentally one day, but I actually really like doing it. I forgot to add the lemon to it. So I cook it partway, most way through, and then I sprinkle the salt and the lemon afterwards, just right at the end. That way the lemon doesn't evaporate all the way in the oven. A minute and a half. I was super picky with fish before as well. I don't know, the older I get, the more my taste buds change. Okay, so 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Okay. So we'll just clean up real quick and then hopefully the cakes will be ready. I wish I could rush them even more. my hands first. Ah, I'm almost out of this really nice smelling soap. Damn it, Chill Hop! Why are you doing this? Ah. I can't really listen to... I mean, I could. There's other, like, YouTube channels that have copyright-free music, but... I need to go buy soap from Bath & Body Works. Bath & Body Works soap makes me happy. I really like going in just to smell. And hello, Giggle Fairy! Hey! Okay, that was the timer for the cake. I haven't been to one in a while, though. It's not the most, or excuse me, it's not, we don't have one in town. And the next town over. Oops. It's far enough away that we don't go very often. Gosh, okay, it's almost ready. I just feel like that teeny tiny bit of warmth. And just like any amount of warmth that you feel will melt the buttercream. I learned that the hard way. I was like, oh yeah, you know, this is cool enough. Yeah, I feel a little bit of warmth, but that's okay. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. My mom... You really never know how much you're like your parents, until, you know, you start to become like your parents. But my mom is obsessed with, like, the candles from Bath & Body Works. And she just has them lit all day, every day. And they would always bother me. And because, you know, sometimes the smell would be so strong. But when you're in it, you don't smell it as strongly, so it doesn't affect you as much. But yeah, I'm that person now. I've got air fresheners all over the place. I'm still scared that my house smells like crap. We have this place here called Lush, and Lush is like if chemical warfare was led by bath products. You go in there and you want to die from all the smells. So, Cheesy's Canadian, huh? I didn't know that. Wait, the cake should be done cooling it up. Let's do 5 minutes just to make sure. It's so hard to read the thingy. Lush is overwhelming. I got another Canadian in here, huh? My parents could not stand candles when I was growing up, but now my mom and baby sister use them constantly. I've never been in a Lush. But between Lush and Bath & Body Works, I definitely prefer Bath & Body Works. It definitely Lush smells more like chemically, almost kind of hipstery smells, if that makes sense. At least Bath & Body Works smells like, you know, delicious chemicals. Had a coworker light a birthday cake candle scent. Was it a good birthday cake? Or was it a good scent? Or was it kind of... Okay, so I'm just gonna mix up the buttercream for a little bit. When you leave it sitting, it kind of... I don't know. It seems like it aerates itself almost. I don't know how to explain it, but it always pays off to just mix it up a bit. See, and this is why I didn't add the cocoa. Cocoa? Not cocoa. Oreo! There's a... Oh. Oh wait, no, you're not Canadian, Cheesy. I didn't know. I thought Lush... Okay, wait. Lush is Canadian, but they are all over the US? Delicious chemicals, yes! Yes! I'm very picky on my scents, honestly. We have one in a big mall here, not in the small mall. Bath & Body Works came out with a line called Coco Shea, and I freaking love it. That's my favorite line of scents from Bath & Body Works. Unfortunately, they've kind of bastardized it, and they've turned it into like their other scents and stuff, like Like their sweet pea, I believe they have a sweet pea version now of the Coco Shea, and they had like a honey. I prefer the original. It feels good, smells good, works good. There's a Lush in Boston. Lush is all over the US. Canada tries to be us, so they copy our stores. I swear Lush is Canadian. I can't stand things that smell like baked goods or cinnamon ever. Cinnamon scents are gross. I 100,000,000% agree with you. I have this caramel apple candle, and like within a few minutes of lighting it, it's like I can't take a full breath because the smell is just that overwhelming. It's just like it might make sense if you've got like a big old room to you know, scentify, I suppose, but when you've got just your house, or like worse, just a small room, any like baked good scented stuff is just for some reason they're so strong. Like you'll never find like a triple berry that's strong for some reason. It's crazy. It is Canadian, but we have stores. Oh, okay. See, I'm not completely wrong. I was just mostly wrong. So I actually came from Canada, and I moved here when I married my husband to the US. And when I was living in Canada, I met so many American people. Like everybody I met online, on like WoW, on FF, pretty much everybody was American. But now that I live in America, everyone I meet is freaking Canadian. Gosh darn it. Okay, 57 seconds left on the cakes. Let's just double check it. Okay. Should be mostly okay. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, don't lose the cakes. I almost lost the cakes, you guys. But it's not gonna happen. Alright. Get my... Ooh, someday these things will be ready. My extracts. Okay, so I'm gonna start trimming these down. There was a Lush up the street from my college. God, I gotta fix that. For my college dorm, and when I was standing out front, I swear I could smell it every time the door opened. That's so true, though. It's so true. Or like you walk past it, and it's like right in your face. It's definitely not minor smell, or however you want to say it. Okay, so we're just gonna level the cakes. Put the cake in the center. And then... there's a thing. Okay. And then all you're gonna do is with your knife, just go back and forth, but we're not gonna go all the way. We're just going back and forth, spinning our table thing as we go. So all we're trying to do is level it. And as you go around, you just go a little bit deeper every time. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's still warm. But I think maybe taking the tops off. Oh, so many jokes. Taking the tops off the cakes will help them cool a little faster. Keep that going. So again, just slice. We're not trying to slice all the way through. If you just move back and forth in the one spot, your cut will be more even than if you were to try to go all the way the first time. Just making little tiny cuts. You can always level it off further if you need to afterwards, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, it's a little bit. I would totally cut my fingers somehow. Well, that's why you keep your fingers out of the way. Just keep them up like this. And I don't know if you can kind of see my fingers. They're not like grasping it like this. Oh, see, even that's kind of scary. You keep your fingers up, out of the way. Keep your hand out the way too. Cut the cake, not your hand. These are the best parts because I can eat them. Okay, they're like almost ready. Throw them back in the freezer. Or maybe fridge. Do I have room in the fridge? I do not have room in the fridge. Stuff out of the way so I don't accidentally almost fall again. I'm getting kind of tired of having to make this stupid thing. I took a cooking class once and I was learning how to cut onions and I cut— oh no! And I cut my thumb immediately. It was the first time I saw blood squirt and I almost passed out. Oh my gosh. Were you tearing up as well? Sir Daku with the important questions. You're crying because of the onions or because of the cut? That sucks. Ugh. Are you scared to use knives now or something? So that'd be understandable. Double whammy with the cutting yourself with a knife while chopping onions. Move that out of the way. Get in there. Oops. Nice. Nice! Let's do... okay, wait, hang on. So my salmon... my salmon is mostly done, so I'm just going to... gonna pull it out real quick. And I am obsessed with lemon. I will just tell you guys that. I fucking love lemon so much. I'm just gonna squirt a buttload of lemon into my little makeshift boil bowl thing. Not too much on top because it takes all of the garlic away. But lemon. Put some salt. And pepper. Just right at the end here. I've got like 6 minutes left on the salmon. Just throw that in there. Put it back in. Start that back up. Absolutely. Poor cheesy. So, I have been historically pretty good about not injuring myself in the kitchen. However, the times that I have... Oh! Sawa goes rar. Thank you for the raid. I've historically been okay with not hurting myself in the kitchen, but when I do hurt myself... Thank you for the follow, Psycho Deadman! Sarah forced me to come here. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. I'm sorry. Tenacious T, thank you for the follow. Crap, my story. Oh. So, I am not a good person. That's alright. I'm okay with banning you. So in commercial kitchens, they have commercial dishwashers. You basically, you know, it's a big old square thing, and you know, you run the dishes through them. You fill up the thingy. Sawa goes raw. Thank you for the follow and for the raid. I appreciate it very much. So yeah, you put the dishes in this like big square thing, and then you pull the thing down, and then it sprays it with like hot water. Like super hot water. It sanitizes it, and it's done in like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. And this particular place I worked at, we had a shortage of rags, and we couldn't keep up with the laundry. Or excuse me, we sent the laundry out, so whatever they got or whatever they gave to us, we couldn't cycle it in such a way, or we didn't have enough towels. How about that? So what we would do is we would put the towels in the square things, and then we would run them through the dishwasher. Excuse me. Me, in all of my genius, decided to take one of them and, you know, fold it up. And it was like hot, so I was like, ouch, ouch. But, you know, me, because I'm a genius, went like this and burned the shit out of my hands, both my hands. Oh my god, I'm never gonna forget that. Both my hands were like sore and tender for so long, and I freaking hate burning myself, because you burn yourself, takes a fraction of a second, and then you're stuck with it for a few days. Don't do that. Don't be dumb like me. No amount of knocking on wood will save you from that jinx now. We can try. Steal some cake and places a banana in its place. Ah, son of a... You are a bad person. How dare you? Good thing you can't steal my cake over the internet. But yeah, that's my injury story. Don't be dumb like me. If your fingers already can't touch it, don't try to grip it and squeeze, because that's not you're not gonna come out well. Okay, rice is almost done, dinner's almost done, but also my cake almost done. So, check on that. What were you just streaming, Sarah? I'm assuming your name is Sarah Sawa. What were you just streaming? That should be good, I think. Hopefully. Just wait till he starts throwing the bananas. Runs off with the cake, throws a banana at enemy pursuers. What is this, Mario Kart? Well, wait, are you throwing the banana or the banana peel? Because that would make a difference, I think. Okay. So, because I sell cakes, I happen to have these things. Sausage and an apple parsnip pilaf. Oh, cool! It did not turn out good. That sucks. What would you do differently next time? A full banana. You're gonna waste the entire banana. If you don't have a cake round, you can always use... I mean, this wouldn't fit for me. Well, maybe. Not quite, because it's a little bit small, but if you had like a paper plate, you could like trim the edges off and wrap it in foil if you need to. Waste banana and get away with cake. Yes. Yes, I will do that. I mean, I guess that logic is pretty good. Or watch me make banana bread out of that banana. Huh? Huh? Your plan has been kind of thwarted. You still make off with the cake, but now I want banana bread. Or now I have banana bread. I want the banana and the cake. Sir Daku, you can't have your banana and eat the cake too. Burns are the worst. It's like your body just doesn't understand it's over. And the pain keeps going. Exactly! And then when you have to wash your hands, even if it's like slightly warm, it burns. And then when you shower, it burns. You can't take a... I mean, you could take a cold shower, but those don't feel very good. Okay, so my salmon is done. Check out my salmon. Delicious. I'm just gonna leave that. I thought I'd have more time, but... Ooh, banana bread. Banana bread is how it started. Sarah made banana bread a few weeks ago. And since then I've been throwing bananas at everyone. So blame Sarah. I will blame Sarah. Because of you, my cake was stolen. Cold showers feel nice after a while. You have to be used to cold showers though. I dyed my hair every color under the sun, so I got used to cold showers. But I've gotten lazy, so now my hair is dyed black instead. Same, Giggle Fairy. I never knew about, Oh, wow! So, thanks for the sub! Enjoy the emotes. That's so nice of you, thank you. I stopped dyeing my hair, but I used to like dyeing it when I was younger, but I never used cold water to rinse it out. I never thought of that. Cold showers help the random colors stay better. Oh. Oh, it must not be like the hardcore box stuff. And more like the funky colors. That would make sense. I'd like to kind of get used to at least to finish off the shower with cold water, because it's apparently really good for your hair and your skin and all that. But especially in the dead of winter, it is just way too freaking cold. Okay, friends. So earlier, I grounded up my Oreos, and I will add them here in a second. So not this year. Oh wait, oops. I dye my hair when the stock hair dye, and I can visit my sister to dye it. So not this year. That's too bad. I know. Coronavirus has gotten in the way of a lot of things. Yeah, if you have pink hair, cold showers are good. I had my hair dyed purple once, but I didn't understand the part about using cold water to keep it nice. After one shower, I looked like a sad prince. Oh no. Poor Cheesy. I did the cold finish showers for a while, but it's just so easy to forget. I feel it. Okay, I'm just gonna... I'm kind of tired of having to walk over to be able to see it. Oh! I didn't even realize, just because I wasn't looking at the actual stream manager, but Tenacious was actually the one that gave Sawa a sub, so thank you. Much appreciated. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. It's not working either. Ugh. Dang it. I'm a being a dummy. Dummy. I don't care for super hot showers though. Yeah, me neither. My husband likes, like, the stereotype is that it's usually the women that prefer like the super hot showers, but like I said, I hate burning. I just hate that feeling of burning. I really don't like it. Alright, so I crushed up the Oreos earlier using my fancy schmancy blender thing. So we're just gonna put a half cup, 1 cup. We're gonna make the super Oreo-y. Cup and a half. How Oreo-y do we want it? Actually, I might save this for ice cream. Not today, another day. We're just gonna do it slowly. Oh my god, I can eat it right now. So I don't want to mix it too much with the mixer, just in case it decolors my icing. So I'm gonna move this out of the way. Uh-oh. I love a hot tub though. I really cannot wait to buy one. Oh my gosh. I would honestly kill for a hot tub. I love sitting in water. I love swimming. I just haven't had a chance to. Hi Ren. Who's Ren? I don't know who Ren is. Hi Ren. Hubby and I agreed that we buy one when we got a house. Ooh, I'm excited for you. Too hot or too cold makes my skin feel like it's being ripped from my muscles. So I have to have mid-warm showers. See, I feel that. I'm mostly the same. Here, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll do this. Coughs and flexes at the same time. Oh, is Giggle Fairy Ren? Oh, hello! You'd kill for one. Slides a sword to streamer. I can take that payment. I'll pay you in cake. Yeah, because I'm having a hard time reading the things. That's so funny. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. My bad. My bad. That's funny. No, Avast. Gosh darn it. Psycho. Psycho, you're a little bit of a psycho, aren't ya? Aren't ya? I'm onto you. I am onto you. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. It's like 3 a.m. Oh my god. Well, thank you for tuning in and hanging out for a little while. Thank you for, thanks for terrorizing my channel in like 10 minutes, man. Yes, my sanity has often been called into question. Well, your username doesn't really give us a choice. Yeah. You guys, stop buttering me up. I'm honestly not above being buttered up. I should be, but I'm not. So I'm just mostly because of my habit of giggling. Oh, and the way that I play board games. Oh, my sanity's often called into question too, mostly because of my habit of giggling. Do you have like a nervous giggle too? I do. Thanks for stopping by, Psycho. Appreciate it. Oh, and the way that I play board games. I'm kind of the definition of chaotic neutral when I play board games. Every time I've taken one of those tests where you do like chaotic neutral, lawful good, blah blah blah, I always get chaotic neutral. Don't know if that's a good thing. Okay, friends. That's done with. Check it out. Check it out. When I feel good. And now we start decorating after I move my cake thingies out of the way. We should have a board game night somehow. I know that on Steam they have like the virtual board game thing. That'd be fun. Be like a movie night except for games. Alright, cake decorating. Let's do it. Okay. So, we've got our cake rounds. Wait, before I start, I'm gonna take a quick break and go to the bathroom. Doo-doo. Be right back, my friends. Oops. You're back. Okay, 1 second. People try to say I'm chaotic evil, but chaotic evil actively wants to harm people, which isn't me. And also totally only applies to board games me. Real life me would be more chaotic good, probably. That's funny. I don't... I really do my best to try to stay neutral, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell myself that I'm chaotic neutral all the time. Isn't that pretty chaotic neutral of me? Alright. Okay, friends. Wait, did I unmute my mic? I did. Okay, good. Alright, friends, let's get to decorating. My salmon smells so good. Okay, so you start off with a little bit of frosting on the bottom. And then we're just gonna choose one of our rounds, any rounds. Make sure, I already took them off for sure, but make sure you don't have any parchment paper. Make sure it's not warm. Any bit of warmth is gonna mess up your cake. Oh my gosh, I'm paranoid. No, that's not right. Paranoid! Okay. Slap a big old thingy in the middle. You can always scrape some off if you need to. Try to keep it centered. Personally, I don't like too much frosting in the middle. See, this is way too much for me. Way too much. Actually, I guess it wouldn't be too bad. So usually, I will what's called tort my cakes, and that means cutting each of these into half. This is why I don't make layer cakes. I have zero patience. I feel it. It takes a long time and a lot of like I keep wanting to say finesse, but that's not it. It's like you gotta handle it a lot. And that's my favorite part. As you guys could tell, my my pie making skills are not the best. But cakes, I'm no Minerva, but I definitely prefer to make cakes and stuff. Okay, there we go. Keep it nice and even. Yo, give me that. Come on over, Cheesy! I'll share with you. See, hubby and I make the perfect pair when it comes to eating desserts. He loves frosting. I think most cake has too much frosting. He likes pie crust. I don't care to eat it. You guys sound like the perfect pair all over the place. I really like that. You guys are adorable. I'm I like a good balance. I definitely just like a good balance of everything. Oh, look at me. Chaotic neutral again. What? This is gonna be a tall ass cake. I usually don't make 3-layer cakes, but I shall anyway. Okay, so that one was too much frosting, so I'd totally share with you if I could, Cheesy. You just gotta go around and round, make it nice and flat, make it nice and even. He very much balances me out. I thought you were gonna mail me that cake. I'll mail you part of it. It might not survive, but... and is very good at being the realist to my flighty nature. That's so nice. I wish that my nature could be described as flighty, but I've often described my husband as my big sexy rock, because he definitely grounds my craziness. Like, literal craziness. But he's like the immovable object, and I'm the unstoppable force. Together, we don't do anything! So, a little hack, cheat, tip, to get the good, like, perfect top on your cake, use the bottom part of one of your rounds, because it's already pretty much perfectly round. So you just put it upside down on top of it. Dude, this is a sick cake! And then I just kind of press it down into the frosting a little bit. Okay. So at this point, when I start to do the crumb coating, I grab a little bowl, and that way kind of the crummy parts of the icing just get thrown off to the side, and then I eat them with the tops of the cake that I cut off. We both have to be each other's rock sometimes, because mental health is a bish. It sure is. But thankfully we don't generally have periods where both of us are down. That's awesome. That's really awesome. My mental health kind of has its own agenda. So luckily the fact that my husband is pretty much just made of stone is very, very beneficial for me. It's honestly probably one of the only reasons our relationship works, is because he can... It makes me sound awful, but he can basically handle, you know, whatever mood I'm in. So crumb coating kind of helps keep the cake from crumbling while you're frosting it. It's a little bit hard with the Oreo crumbs, but ooh, look at this big ol' Oreo crumb. Do not throw away any parts of any icing to the side. I won't. I meant side in like the bowl, not in there. Damn, cheesy. You think you the boss of me? Oh my gosh, the big pieces of Oreo are, they're backfiring! Oh well, okay. We'll just leave it like that. My gosh. Remember how I added those last few cookies at the end and I wanted to keep them big? Yeah, I regret it. That's alright. It's a happy little accident. So, just grab a bit. Smear it on the sides. This cake actually probably would be okay just to ice like this, but we're gonna still do the crumb coat just to be safe. Smear. Smear, smear, smear. Holy crap, that icing is good. Oreo is basically, Oreo is quickly becoming my favorite flavor for stuff. Or cookies and cream, Oreo, whatever. Whatever. So all I'm doing is I'm just putting a light coating of the frosting over the cake. And then what I'll do is I'll throw it in the fridge, or probably the freezer. Just do it real quick. Just to get it to kind of solidify a bit. And that way, as I go over the cake again, it won't pull off any bit of the cake. So just get this little bit over here. Little tiny bit left right there. Oh yeah, see, there a bit of cake came off. Oh no, it's... Yo. I may have ordered Dutch cocoa just so I can have... Or excuse me, just to have so I can make anything taste like Oreos. Good call. I also finally found a chocolate protein powder that doesn't use artificial sweeteners and ordered some. Nice! Where do you usually look for your supplements? Because for me, I go... Excuse me. For me, I use bodybuilding. And they have a lot, and then they also have a bunch of like user reviews and stuff. It's beautiful already. Cheesy, you're just saying that so I'll mail you some. But thank you. It is beautiful. I can't wait to eat it. I would totally share with you if I could, Cheesy. Give you a big ol' slice. Big ol' slice. Okay. So this is just, again, just a rough icing, I guess. Just to lock the crumbs, any crumbs in. All that junk. Look at that. Nice. Actually, I might just throw it in the fridge, but I gotta make some room real quick. Oh, goodness. I bought a bunch of carrots and a bunch of celery so I can make chicken noodle soup, and I just have not gotten around to it yet. I should do that soon. Okay, so we're gonna throw this in the fridge to solidify the buttercream a little bit. Ooh, I was looking at GNC and Amazon mostly. Finally found this one on Amazon. Now they're trying to advertise all the things to me. GNC is very, very, very expensive, and they have a high markup. So if you can avoid shopping with them, I would definitely recommend not shopping with them. Oh dang, it's looking tasty. Thanks, Skull! What's up, Skull? I was supposed to make chicken and dumplings today, but instead I slept all day and hubby woke me up at 5 p.m. Oh, and it takes quite a bit of time to make it, huh? Should I start eating my salmon? No, it'll take a while. I'll just give it a few minutes in there. I get my bag ready. Ooh, wait, that's gonna be a bad idea. Oh wait, there we go. Aha, that'll work. So I was gonna use this kind of tip, but yeah, that's not gonna work. I don't know if I've got the camera right. That's not gonna work with all the Oreo chunkies, so I'm gonna use this guy. In case you're curious, it is the Wilton 6B. Not much, I just got home from spending time at my sister's place. Got to see my niece. Technically broke lockdown procedures though. Oh no. Wait, you have a niece? Is she a new niece? Is this your first niece? Did you always have a niece? I'm a bad friend. It was more that I needed to eat something quicker, haha. So I made hot dogs. Ooh, I was just talking about hot dogs with my brother. Hot dogs sound so good. Oops. Turned 1 in October. Oh, yay! Oh, so she's just a baby. She was born while I was in Japan. Oh, that's so cute. Aw. My nephew turned 1 in August, so they're about the same age. Ah, that's so cute. I don't know if I'll have kids, but I love being an auntie. You know, aside from the fact that I can't freaking see them. I'm totally that aunt that taught my niece how to say, shit. Oh. I've been trying a few lean hot dogs. Granted, I coated them in bacon grease to get color on them, so... Well, at least it's not bacon grease on top of, you know, normal fat hot dogs. So you're just balancing it out. Hopefully I don't get any giant chunks of Oreos. I regret my decision to put in Oreos just to kind of chunk up afterwards. I regret it fully. So, just getting my piping bag ready. And you don't want to fill it up too much. The cake looks amazing. I need to head out though. Have a good night. Thank you, Wentworth, for hanging out. I appreciate the company. And thank you for complimenting my cake. Yeah. Hope you have a good night. Okay, there we go. Oh, yes. So you know, like, you never want to fill up your bag too much. I honestly fill up my bag too much, but... oh wells. Don't do as I say, not as I do. Actually, the hot dogs are 45 calories each. Oh, okay. So even if I wrapped them in a slice of bacon, they'd be less calorific than a single normal hot dog. See, and then for me, when I make hot dogs, I'd rather not eat 2 buns. So I get 1 bun and I get 2 hot dogs and I slice the 1 hot dog in half and then I put the two dogs in 1 bun. I don't want to wait. I'm lazy to wait. Alrighty, my friends. Usually I'd wait a little bit longer, but we're not trying to smooth it out anyway. I also tried a new type of buns and they're going in the trash. They're that bad. Oh crap. Are they like lower carb type of buns or something? There's probably going to be like an inch of frosting on the top here. Oops. Get some off there. Yeah, that sucks. I know we're not talking about tortillas, but Mission Street has tortillas that are like low carb. I think they're like... actually, I don't even know how many net carbs they have. I don't know if you've ever seen them or not. Oh wait, you said you like corn tortillas better anyway, I think. Okay. So, the texture is so bad and the taste is like nothing. Ugh. Man. And the buns... hot dog buns are so yummy, too. So, okay, so all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pipe frosting onto the sides. Just line by line. Got enough. Probably putting a bit much, but you can always just spread it out. I went through a keto phase myself, and I think I lasted maybe 2 months, and then I couldn't do it. I totally wasn't down with like the, oh man, the cloud bread tastes exactly like bread, it feels like bread. No. No, it doesn't. Don't lie to me. Stop lying to me. At least say that it tastes good, you know, but like, don't tell me it tastes exactly like the same, the normal thing. Full of lies. Lies, I say. Yeah, use corn tortillas and I'm fine with them, and hybrid flour corn tortillas are good too. See, I've been thinking about that ever since you guys mentioned it. Then there's Tomorrow's brand, which is good if I really want flour tortillas. Tomorrow. I've never heard of the hybrid until you guys mentioned it, but I'm not the biggest, like, I don't usually seek out Mexican food myself. I've got nothing against it, but my version to Mexican food is very, 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 very white. Very much not Mexican. Okay, so now that we've got all that stuff all over Just gonna smooth it out. It's gonna have a shitload of frosting on it though. Keto is not something I could do health-wise. Yeah. I didn't like... Yeah, I like trying all sorts of substitutes, but people who say that stuff tastes just like the real thing, they're trying to emulate, have a serious case of Stockholm Syndrome. That's gotta be it, right? Like, oh yeah, it really tastes like it. I swear to God, it tastes like it. Oh my God. No. Just be honest with me. I will say, though, I used to work at this place here in town, and they had cauliflower crust pizza. Now, that shit was good. That was really good. It was... And this is not Stockholm Syndrome, I mean it. But if you didn't know that it was cauliflower, you might be like, oh hey, this thin crust is kind of different, but I like it. I've had some really crap cauliflower crust pizza because they were testing out different brands and stuff for a while, and they had us try them, us workers, and yeah, no. They can be really bad, but the one that they ended up settling on was really, really good. So with an Oreo cake, you're not going to be able to really get crisp, clean lines, so I'm just not going to try too terribly hard. I will still try, but... I do like watching keto YouTubers because I have a thing for watching people who are kind of elitist jerks and laughing at their ridiculousness. Also, I'm like really close to buying a waffle maker. Wait, let me show you my waffle maker! I haven't even brought it out of the box yet. But this is my waffle maker. It's got no drip sides. It'll catch the crap that fall out of the side of your waffle as you're getting it. That's the one I want! Ah! Ren! You and I were like this. You can't see me doing it, but we're like this. I was singing Silver Bells earlier, and I was thinking of you. There's a vegan place I like to order from that has seitan barbecue wings. They're really good, but people say it tastes like real wings when it 100% doesn't. See, people say that about cauliflower wings or cauliflower bites. They're like, oh yeah, it just tastes like cauliflower or boneless wings. It's like, no way. I love cauliflower, but no way. At some point, you have to stop lying to us. Okay, so with your scraper thing, I'm just gonna go round and round and round. Scrape off excess as I go. And kind of move it to where I need it to be. Yeah, I have the tiny dash waffle maker, but it kept spilling out the sides, and I was just getting so pissed. So stupid. Cauliflower with buffalo sauce is nice. See, that's what they usually say. Oh yeah, if you have the buffalo on it, it'll just taste like normal wings. And it's like, number one, the texture isn't even close to the same. Number two, quit lying. Even though I said that we're gonna have... It's hard to get edges, we're still gonna try. We still gonna try. I'm constantly craving hot sauce. What kind of hot sauce? My husband really likes Cholula and Tapatio, if I'm saying that right. But I don't like spicy very much, personally. That's pretty much the smoothest I'm gonna get it, I think. And then... Ah, see, there's a big old thing right there. Fill it up. That's the best I can do, sir. It also doesn't help that my kitchen is like lopsided. So if it's straight on my table, it's not straight in real life. Oh, they've started using oyster mushrooms for those fried chicken things. I really like oyster mushrooms. I think somebody mentioned it in the Discord and I was like, oh my god. I'm a weakling on hot sauce. My level is buffalo. See, I can't even take buffalo. Right now, Texas Pete, but I have a lot of hot sauce. I just remembered I have some cooked chicken breast in my fridge. Haha. What you gonna do with it? King oyster mushrooms are awesome. Enoki are better though. Oh, totally agree. There was a place back in Vancouver. It was a hot pot place, and they had enoki mushrooms. Oh my god, I love enoki mushrooms. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm not too fond of like regular mushrooms, like just the white, called criminy mushrooms or something like that, or is the criminy the brown ones? Anyway, I'm not too fond of the regular mushrooms. I really like the weird looking mushrooms, like the oyster mushroom, enoki mushroom. Okay, I'm gonna need these. So when I get hot pot, I use enoki as noodles. Yes, exactly, exactly. Oh shit. Because enoki are awesome. They are awesome. They like soak up all the flavor, but they still maintain like the texture and stuff. Oh man, they're so good. I love hot pot. But I'm very picky with hot pot. I don't like Chinese hot pot because I don't like the broth that they use. I haven't tried Mongolian hot pot. I really like sukiyaki hot pot, which is what we had back in Vancouver. They closed though, so I guess other people didn't really like it too much. Eat the Oreo. Laughter. I cannot stand any of the Western varieties of mushrooms, haha, like portobellos or button or anything. See, yeah, I agree. Thank you, Short BLV, for the follow. Oh, see, now I wish I was taller. What should I do? Just... eh. So I'm just gonna make simple little thingies. Little poopies. Little Oreo poopies. Oh yeah, button mushrooms. Criminy mushrooms, I think, or like brown mushrooms are alright. But, I definitely prefer, like, Japanese mushrooms. For some reason, they're just way better. These are ugly, but I don't care. Because these aren't for an order. It's just gonna be for me, my husband, and whoever I decide to give them. Give some away to. And usually I would probably do like a chocolate drip in the middle, but I'm not actually that fond of chocolate. It's kind of different when it's cookies and cream. What? Is that what would Martha do? What would Martha the Ripped Baker do? You gotta do the whole thing. Give me the cake. Cheesy, I would give you the cake, or at least a slice of it. I would love to share with you. Someday they'll let us send food over the internet. Like, literally over the internet. Like, make a little... like... I keep thinking the word cabinet, but like a little box that you could just put something into. And it'll transport it. Oh, what would Minerva do? Minerva would not do such a horrible job. That's what she would do. I swear having access to a Korean grocery store is the best. I cannot reliably find mushrooms that I'll eat at normal grocery stores. Yeah. It's especially true here where I live because I live very much in the middle of nowhere. And I'm actually surprised that we even have, like, even a slightly, Asian section in both the grocery stores in town, but I'm very thankful. Because there's just enough to do stuff. I bought a bunch of dashi stock to make udon, but no one sells, like, the udon noodles here, so I might have to order some very soon. I like it though. Email me a slice. No way! Not for you, Ripped Baker. Yeah, meanie head. No meanies allowed. Finishing touches. I also really want to go eat my salmon. I used almost an entire thing of family-sized Oreos for this. I should chop them and put some on the bottom edge, but I won't because it's already pretty much crazy. Anyway, the leftover chicken I had was just a small part of a chicken breast, but that I was gonna make buffalo chicken pizza with and decided not to. But it was baked with hot sauce on it, so... Oh! Hot sauce craving fixed. Awesome! Congratulations. You fix your hot sauce craving, I fix my cookies and cream craving. There, put this over here. That's a big ass freaking cake. I don't usually make cakes this big. Usually it's just 2 layers. Cookies and cream craving still active over here. Whose problem is that, cheesy? When I was young and learning to cook, I favored chicken thighs for everything, boneless or bone-in. I still favor chicken thighs, they just taste better to me. Okay, now I'm gonna eat, because I'm hungry. Wait, I guess hang on, I gotta... Oops. Ah! Now I've found I'm starting to favor chicken breast. Why is that? For me, chicken... Oh, it's mostly a texture thing for me. That could make sense. Cake! With my little poopy things! Just trying to get a thumbnail for YouTube. Ugly. I should have done chocolate to make it prettier, but that's okay. It's like missing something on the sides, but that's okay. I think it was in the Discord server that somebody mentioned, whatchamacallit? What is this stuff? Furikake, and now I love eating it with my rice. It's so good. My salmon's probably cold now. Slightly warm. And hush puppies. Yeah, big old babies. So there probably would be more of the lemon stuff in the bottom if I hadn't let it sit for so long, but it shall do. So that's the reason. This is the reason why I made the little plate thing out of foil, so that I could steal some of the, the lemon at the bottom. Like I said, I love lemon. I've got a problem. Chicken thighs seem to melt in your mouth more, which is great if I want a whole piece of bone in chicken and I want to braise it. But I like the texture of chicken breast when I'm eating just a piece of chicken without the bone. Huh. Interesting. Oh, see, I read that out, but I misunderstood. I was like, wait, but for me, chicken thighs seem to melt in your mouth. Melt in your mouth more. And that's exactly what you said. Not sure where to sit. I don't want to move my camera. Oh wells. You guys can see the rest of my dirty kitchen. I need to make marinara braised chicken thighs. Ooh, that sounds good. I really like making, what do you call it? Chicken parmesan. I don't make it like people normally do, but oh gosh. Oh, I'm not even in the thing. Chicken parmesan. But I don't make it the way that most people make it. I don't have the mozzarella melted on top or whatever it is. Yummy! Thank you guys for hanging out. I'm just gonna eat my food and then maybe I'll get a slice of cake. It's a fucking huge cake. Maybe I should have just done 2 layers. What did you do with the salmon? I missed it. I have garlic butter in the fridge and I just put a little bit of garlic butter on top. I don't know if you can see it very well. Hazel12204E, thank you for the follow. I just put garlic butter on top, and then just before it finished, I put salt, pepper, and lemon in it. And then I've got the lemon just in a little saucer here, because I love lemon. It's totally a recipe I got from Ree Drummond. I totally don't know very many of the big names in food. Saludos desde Mexico. I think that says hello from Mexico. Hello, my friend from Idaho, US. Oh, Ree Drummond Pioneer Moment. I see. The butter lady. Right? No, that's their barefoot. See, I don't know. Furikake on edamame is good. Oh. I usually just put salt, but that's actually a really good idea. Yum. I have some in the freezer too. Saludos is cheers. Oh. And cheers from Idaho, US. I appreciate the follow. Also, my mukbangs are pretty crappy, but they're just saying greetings from Mexico. Thank you for the translation. So how would you respond to that? Saludos as well? I don't know if you can see my cake over there. Viva la Mexico. Or Mexico, right? I hope you guys have had dinner and or dessert or breakfast or lunch or whatever time it is. Or whatever time of day it is for you guys. The cooking and baking part of the stream is over, so I'll just be sitting here and chilling and eating my stuff. keep looking at that cake, and it's kind of hardcore. I feel like if I had a slice of it, I would need it to be like super thin, just because it's three whole layers of cake. Haha, I'm not sure. My Spanish is so rusty. Gracias is the easy answer. I'll remember that. Eating ice cream at the moment, and watching you make food always makes me sad. I can never have any. Aww. I know, and I didn't start cooking very seriously until I moved away too. Poor Skull. Eating popcorn, but I want the salmon. Get your own salmon. I'm so mean to you, but I'm nice to everyone. To everyone else. Deku, shush. Can't let you through, buddy. You don't even know me. I do know you. That's why I'm mean to you. Salmon sounds awesome. It is awesome. It's so simple, but you can do so much with it. I can agree about the smell, but for me it's worth it just because it's so good. For the longest time, I only ever ate California rolls when we went to like a sushi place. But I love salmon sashimi now. Especially if I want to splurge and get like the Atlantic salmon. Like the not farm fresh salmon, or farm raised. And I love dipping it in the lemon thing that I steal from the... Oh, Alaskan salmon. There we go. Sorry. Atlantic is farmed, Alaskan is fresh. That's what I meant. Like the salmon that's like that deep, deep orangey, pinky color. Not pinky color. Almost reddish, like this kind of color. Salmon and veggies is one of the only things hubby can cook on his own. That's so funny! I've also had him cook spaghetti, but he gets very tempted to just stop at the browning the meat step. Just eat the meat as it is. I'm sorry, Haziel, I don't speak Spanish. So I'm not even gonna try to say any of that in case I know, or because I know I'm gonna butcher it. Chilaquiles are fried corn tortillas cut pieces with a spicy tomato sauce. Ooh. It's usually eaten for breakfast. This is the second time I've seen fried corn tortillas today. I think I saw it in a Facebook post. So would that be like tortillas and salsa that you would get from like a Mexican restaurant? See, this is the extent of my knowledge of Mexican food. So I apologize if my ignorance is offensive. That sounds good though. I guess tomato sauce is different from salsa though. Now that I'm thinking about it. Or I'm from Mexico because of your face. I think you're from Korea or Japan. Thank you for the follow, Twitch lover 1111 1. Martha is from Ripped. Yes, I am. Oh no, it's being covered by the chat. Damn it! Thwarted. I technically have 0.2% Japanese in my blood, but I don't think I have any Korean. I'm actually from the Philippines, and I think I'm like 80% Filipino, and I think I'm about 20% Chinese or something, and it's just in my blood from like I think my grandma was like a quarter or half Chinese or something like that. I don't know. I know I'm butchering this, so don't make fun of me. There's chilaquiles rojo. I know that's royo. Royo? Rojo? See, I'm butchering it. Screw it. Or chilaquiles verde. So red and green. I think I can pick that. Rojo. Oh. Rojo is kind of like a cooked red salsa. It's almost like that, but it's more like covered in sauce. Oh, cool. Then you add cream, avocado, and cheese for toppings. So would you say it's closer to nachos? Like if you got like a big ol' plate of nachos where you put a bunch of stuff on it and put stuff on top? That actually sounds really good. I might look into it and see. I gotta cook more stuff on stream. Rojo. It's like soggy nachos almost. That sounds awful, the soggy part. Like when they're just starting to get soggy. Yeah. That sounds good, actually. I wonder if I would like the green salsa better. Or... Chilaquiles verde. Better. Because I'm assuming that red would be more spicy. Salmon is so good. I spent all this time making Oreo cake just to make salmon. Oop. They still good though. They sound really good. If I remember, I'll try to make them. I've been meaning to make like a steak dinner on stream. I just haven't had the inkling for steak in a while. So it's gonna be super lemony. What other Mexican dishes do you guys like? Really, the only spicy thing is the chilies you choose to use. So the red isn't technically automatically spicy? So you can always try using a less spicy pepper. That's probably what I would do. I'm not too big on spice. Like hot spicy. I love spices. I'm pretty sure I overspice, like over herb my food, but oh well. I love enchiladas. Me too. When we go to the Mexican restaurant here, I get enchiladas blancas. You usually use like a jalapeno or serrano. Oh no! Those are very spicy. Chiles rellenos. But you can use a poblano and it'll probably be fine. I feel like I could just omit anything spicy and I'd be fine. Those are not very spicy. But don't you like spicy, Skull? That's like baseline spice. Or a bell pepper. I could probably deal with a bell pepper. A bell pepper. I love spicy. See, you're leading me into my doom. Oh yeah, ghost pepper? That's not that spicy. Yeah. I don't like the burning feeling. I don't like... See, I really don't like burning. I don't like it when it lingers in my mouth and it's like... Just... I'm sitting there and it's still hurting. I really like wasabi. I really, really like wasabi because it just, you eat it, and even if it's like really, intense, it just comes out your nose, and then you're good. If there's no burning sensation in your mouth, your nose isn't on fire, you're not... Well, maybe a little bit sweaty, but you're not, like, crying from it and stuff. Now I want baked jalapeno poppers. Burn me, daddy! Oh no! Skull! Too bad I don't already have a... This is PG-13. Well, I'd break my own rules if I said it was PG-13 with all my swearing and stuff. Yeah, I'll leave the spicy to you guys. Even when I get, like, Indian curry, I'll always ask for, like, mild. Super mild. $50 Shades of Greg. Greg's daddy's just, like, sitting there with different peppers, different hot sauces. What do you want, baby? I don't know, burn me, daddy. Oh no. Sometimes I'm tempted just to take a shot of hot sauce. I'll eat hot sauce on crackers and be happy. Man, you peeps are crazy. Very crazy. Greg, you're so funny. Do you ever eat, like, tuna and crackers and put, like, hot sauce on it? I feel like that'd be a good snack. Sans the hot sauce for me. Or, like, have a thing of hot sauce on the side and just dip your crackers in it. I think I have to cut into the cake. I'll cut into it and have my husband eat it when he gets home. But that way that way all of us can see the inside of the cake. Come on. If the salmon was hotter, it would be a little easier to tear apart, but that's okay. It's okay. I'm more of a cheese and crackers or PB and crackers type of person. I don't really like crackers in general. I don't have anything against them. But I would never think to, oh hey, I'm feeling kind of snacky, I'll eat some crackers. I'd rather eat chips than crackers, personally. Unhealthy potato chips. Super unhealthy potato chips. Although if I had something yummy on it, that'd probably make a difference. I don't know about peanut butter though. I don't like peanut butter. Goldfish crackers are the bomb though. I'll be honest with you, Greg. I forgot I can call you Greg. I don't think I've ever eaten a goldfish cracker in my entire life. Like ever. Blasphemy. Happy will absolutely go for some crackers as a snack. It's hard to keep Ritz in the house with him around. he'll just eat a sleeve. That's good. At least you know how to keep him fed. For my husband will basically just, like, if I'm too lazy to cook dinner or something, he'll just eat cereal or make a sandwich or something. Guac and crackers. See, that sounds good, but it has to be like tortillas. I wouldn't eat them with, like, normal crackers. Eat guac with normal crackers, I mean. That's just me, though. Ouch. Love me some cheesy crackers. I don't mind, like, what are they called? Like Lunchables? You know, where you have, like, the cracker, you have a bit of meat and cheese. I like that. That's yummy. Maybe I should do that more often. Lunchables. in things that are really hard while counting calories is tiny little self-snacks constantly. Aww. So I need to keep a ton of snack food in the house for him. Yeah, my husband's a snacker too, but he snacks on like candy and stuff. Not really a snack, it's more like just eating candy. Adult Lunchables are awesome. I like the little kid Lunchables. It's a good, like, I think each pack of like the little kid Lunchables is like 12 grams of protein. It's not bad. It's really not bad. And some of them come with a little candy. A little bit of candy on the side. Not that I ever eat it, but... Or like you could get the packs with like the Capri Sun or whatever. I really like eating deli meat and cheese. It doesn't even necessarily have to have a cracker. Like ham and sharp cheddar or something. Oh yeah. Yeah, but I started making up adult Lunchables for myself while I was in college because college budgets. Haha. What kind of things would you put in them? I definitely cannot read Korean. How do you eat so much? I would have been done after the salmon. Wait, what am I eating? I didn't even finish the salmon yet. You judging me for my salmon eating? Thanks so much. That's like not even half my daily meal. You also eat just one meal a day too, don't you, Greg? And honestly, this is the most I've been able to eat for a while. I mean, I've eaten I've eaten other things today, but it's only been very recently that I've been able to eat again. I hate it. I hate it. And now you've made me self-conscious. Thanks, not Doc. Maybe it looks bigger on camera, but salmon gets me full really quick. I think this is like... They're about 4-ounce fillets. I don't know how big things of salmon you make is. Like this. This plate is like the size of my one hand. Way to make me feel fat, not Doc. How many pounds in an ounce? How many pounds in an ounce? How many ounces in a pound? 16. Small plate, haha. Small plates are fun. They are, and they help trick your mind into thinking that you have eaten more than you have. Yeah, but see, Greg's question was how many pounds in an ounce? A lot. Or not a lot. What can I say? I don't know the silly American measurements. You damn Canadians. Your plate tricked me. You can't blame me. Yes, I can. I sure can. That cakes looked really good. Thank you, Sir Daku. You're much nicer than a certain Rip Baker. We're gonna cut into that cake right now. I'm gonna have to use a big plate for it though, because I don't think it'll fit on one of my small plates. This is probably the kind of size plate you're thinking of. I mean, technically they're silly British measurements. Yeah, blame the Brits. I'm Martha and I'm a ripped meanie. There's so many of us. There's dozens of us. Okay, my friends, let's cut into this cake. Make sure he gets a piece of Oreo. Cheesy, are you watching? Cheesy? Oh god. A piece of rice just went down. Hopefully the right pipe, but it's not going down the way it needs to. And there's a giant piece of Oreo that's messing up my slice. Dang it! Is it gonna come out? It's coming out! Bum, 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 bum. Yeah! Check it! Check it out! Wonder if I can get it off the knife. Or I should just put it on its side. I'll just put it on its side. Look at that! Look at that! Da da da! Well, except for that chink that's missing right there. I'm Martha, and I'm a ripped medium that makes yummy cakes. Why won't you focus? Focus, focus better. Focus better. What did I say? Yeah, damn camera. I guess it's not going to. Oh wells. And there you have it, my friends. My Oreo cake. Cheesy, get over here. I'm gonna eat a bit of it. Haha. I don't have any forks, so a spoon will have to do. A minus for the missing piece. No, I don't even know where it went. It's not even really in that little piece, in the little thing in there. Let's see if I can. I'ma fill up that piece. I'ma cheat. Cheating. Haha! I would like a recount, please, Sir Daku. Ta-da! Recount, or regrading, I guess. Hmm? Perfection? A plus? A plus? A minus for a missing piece. Ah, tough crowd, tough crowd. You get a B for academic dishonesty, damn it! Would this be like the equivalent of like... kind of like, I guess, plagiarizing? That was the first thing I thought, but I don't think that that's accurate. Maybe my husband won't get a slice of cake. You stole a piece from another source, so yes, plagiarism. Damn it! Crap, the frosting is good. My husband's not gonna have any cake at this rate. Wahaha. Yep, I agree. B-. Damn it! I should have done it off screen. Tough crowd. Super tough crowd. Damn. I gotta get a box out for this. If I knew I was gonna be graded on this, I would have done a better job at cheating. Bum, 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 bum. Box together. C plus because I can't have. Damn, you people! What's my only rule in this channel, guys? Gosh darn it. No meaties except for me, because it's my channel. I should just go on about how delicious this cake is, and how it's not too sweet. And because I usually keep my buttercream buttery, the buttercream is very buttery. Huh? How about that? How about them apples, huh? You punks. Yeah, goddamn punks. Need a massive box because it's a massive cake. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Sounds like the Martha is salty. Damn it. Rude. C minus now, damn. I guess since this cake is so shitty, I'll just throw it in the trash. Is the baker supposed to be salty? Is that why they make sweet things? Yes! Making sweet things balances out the universe. My saltiness must be balanced with a healthy dose of sugar. And by healthy, I mean unhealthy. Take the tape off the bottom. Oh, if only I had really nice viewers that I could mail this cake to. Big ass box. If only my viewers were nice to me. Maybe one day. Maybe if I stop being so salty, my viewers won't be salty. You attract what you are. I hate all of you. Just kidding. I love you guys. This has been such a fun stream. But the cake, it goes away now. Bye bye. Bye bye cake. There's no changing it at this point. I'm made of pure salt through and through. Imager. Hint, it's Martha. I don't know if I trust that there link by Martha. The other Martha. It's probably just a thing of salt. Oh. There's only one. Meanie. Exactly. It's my channel. I get to decide who's mean, and it's me. go, friends! This is perfect timing. This was exactly 3 hours. I got to eat my dinner. I got to eat a bit of my cake. I got to make sure you guys don't get any cake. Ooh, I should eat more of this cake. This delicious cake. So chocolatey, and good. Mmm. I'ma make you people salty now. Skull. That's what you get. In a battle of salt, I will always win. Alright, my friends. Unfollowed because no cake. You haven't even followed me yet. What kind of rip baker are you? I think the unfollow wins. Have you even followed me? Knock knock. I still got cheesecake. I'm good. Oh, I see how it is, Sir Daku. Oh. Oh, you guys, I had such a good stream today. I did. I don't know about you guys. I got to eat the yummy food. There shall be a stream tomorrow. I don't know when I'm gonna stream yet. Probably some WoW. Although I'm starting to kinda want to play Dark Cloud 2, but I know that if I start playing Dark Cloud 2, WoW will kind of fall off. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm actually very much enjoying WoW. I have cheesecake too, Sir Daku. Alright, my friends. I'm gonna end the stream now. Thank you guys for hanging out. And being mean to me, I guess. Have a good night. You too, Skull. Thank you for joining. Anytime. I'd feel so weird if you guys were nice to me. I think it was Lightbulb who was like, when did Martha become the server punching bag? And it's like, I don't mind. I don't know what that says, but I'm sure someone will translate for me. Have a good night, you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me, spending your time, your energy with me. Maybe I should start looking at the camera. I appreciate all the support that you guys give and all the meaniness, I guess. Buenas noches. Good night. Good night, my friends. Thank you for joining me. If you're interested in gaming, I'll be gaming tomorrow around the same time. Have a good one, guys. Take care.